I feel like for pop hunting, all I do these days is just go into EB Games, but I haven't been to this one in probably a couple months, so let's go in and let's get started. Also guys, fingers crossed they do have some interesting stuff because I heard that a lot of the EB Games are getting in some weird older figures, so I hope they've got something I'm looking for.
And now guys, I am looking around in the back here, and to be honest, there isn't actually that much that I'm looking for because it seems like they're pretty picked over.
And well guys, just like that, I was kicked out of EB Games for filming. Doesn't happen often, but it is kind of awkward when it does. Here's the thing guys, they didn't really have anything that I was looking for. It is just kind of a bummer that I couldn't show you pretty much anything. So let's just go to the next store because I had a couple places we were gonna be going to today anyways. Well guys, here's a store I know they won't kick me out of today. Value Village. Let's go in.
So I'm looking back here and I don't really see much that I'm on the hunt for. Like I don't see any Pez, I don't see any Pops, like nothing crazy. They do have some neat figures like this Batman one here. Oh, also these Lego minifigs. Actually, these might be interesting. It's just like robbers as well as, is that a knight? And then I think we've got somebody over here. I don't know, they do look interesting, but for $5, I don't know, I'll think about it. Oh, but then they also have these ones over here, guys, which are the Minecraft ones. Now, Noah and Emily actually have a bunch of these sets, so I think I might get these today. Now, because they had the minifigures, they might also have some of the sets. I mean, I kind of doubt it. You never know. They could have just been in a big bin, but this is sometimes where I'd find the Lego. Like, they've got this here is the... Oh, you know what? I do see some of the Minecraft Lego. I'm debating on this. How much is it? $7.99. Actually, I'll think about it. So I wasn't going to get this, but then I noticed inside of the bag, you can actually see the pig's legs as well as another part of it up here. So I have to get it today.
All right, guys, so I'm officially out of Value Village, and I actually got some really cool Funko products, but they were behind the counter, so I'll have to show them when we get back to the office. So I guess let's just keep going. Oh, and also, in case you guys are wondering, I did grab every single bag of Lego they had because it was just too much good stuff not to get it. And the next place I decided to go to was Hot Topic because I haven't been here in maybe about a week and a half, so fingers crossed they've got something new. So I'm inside, guys, and I'll be honest, they don't really have much today, but they do have two figures that I was looking for, so I will be getting them, and it is these ones right here, guys, the March Hare as well as Leatherface. And look at that Hot Topic exclusive sticker. I believe that's for the newer horror ones for Halloween. Pretty neat. And then, guys, if you are a WWE fan, they do have the newer Rey Mysterio, and I don't think I've ever seen this outfit before, and it is definitely interesting. I'm not going to be getting it today just because I don't watch much wrestling, but that is super cool. And then the other one that they have over here, guys, is the Jerry Puffy shirt, which is one that I do already have, but it seems like it's one of the newer ones that they just got in the other day. And then, guys, a little bit higher up here is some of their other characters with the exclusive Static Shock, and also it is buy one, get one 50% off today, so that is perfect. I'll be getting two of them. And then also, guys, if you want to check this out, they do have the Papa Emeritus 3, and then the Peter Pegasus and Gambit, which I just grabbed the other day. Also, I don't know if I should be telling you guys this, but apparently I just missed Kid Loki by about an hour, and I do think it is kind of crazy because look at how few Funko Pops they have. It almost looks like they have no more figures here, but I heard that they will be restocking soon, which means they probably will be getting some interesting pops in the next coming weeks. Well, I finished up over at Hot Topic, and then I remembered that there is a Sunrise Records as well as another EB Games really close by, so I figured, let's go in. And just like that, we're there. Well, from what I'm seeing here, it doesn't seem like they have too many things that I am on the hunt for, but there was something here, and it was actually these two sodas right here, and it seems like we're only finding the Corpse Pride ones, but I will definitely be getting them because I'm still hunting for that chase. And then besides the two sodas, that seems to be all that I'm looking for, so let's just keep going. Okay, so I got my two sodas, and now we might as well go into Sunrise Records. I don't know if they're gonna have anything new, but we might as well check. All right, everyone, well, I stand corrected. They actually have a lot of really cool stuff today, like the Diamond Collection Freddy Mercury, as well as the Tupac, some Kid and Play ones, and then also over here, guys, we are finally getting that Bugs Bunny. And then, guys, also a little bit higher, I do already have some, but I want to show it off today. This is the Monster Stitch, which I didn't think was gonna be coming to Canada, but hey, here it is here. And now, guys, over here in this section, they do have a bunch more stuff as well, like the Godzilla vs. Kong. They actually have the Mecha Godzilla, the Heat Ray one, the normal Godzilla, pretty much all of the Goonies, as well as some Transformers. They have Cool Runnings, which is the first time I've ever seen these two here. They also have WandaVision, and they have a couple of them actually. And where was the other one that I want to show you guys? Down here, they have the Devastator. Now that is a neat figure. And now, guys, here is the last section that they have with Pops. Look at all of the pocket Pops that they have, like the Space Jam ones, the Minions. They also have some Wonder Woman, Umbrella Academy. Then down here at the bottom, guys, it seems like they got in most of the DC and Looney Tunes ones. I already have Bugs as well as Lola, but they have Sylvester as Batman and Wyley Coyote as Cyborg. And when I did my video unboxing all of the Pride Funko Pops, you guys let me know that I actually missed out on this one. It looks like that is one of the only ones they have today, so I'm definitely gonna have to grab it.
All right, everybody, so I've left now with way more stuff than I showed you because they had a couple things behind the counter, and I just want to say, actually, I've got a bench here. Let me just show you guys real quick what I grabbed, because look in here, guys. Where is it? It is this one right here, guys. They actually had a David Rose chase, which I was so excited about. Then also, they had an entire case of Lilo and Stitch mystery minis, so expect a video coming soon. Oh, and then I also got this Garbage Pail Kids cereal, because it said at the bottom here, 2 exclusive trading cards, and I couldn't pass up on that.
All right, everybody, so we are now back from pop hunting, and I did not expect to get this much stuff today. Like, we were doing kind of okay going to the first couple stores, and then I went over to Sunrise Records and got almost, I think it was around $300 worth of stuff. It's way more than I expected. And so I guess, guys, let's start with what I got over at Value Village. And honestly, I thought that this was going to be the big stuff for today, but it seems like it's not even a quarter of it. So I might as well start with the Funko figures that I got, starting with this right here. Now, this is something different. This is a Blocks figure made by Funko back in, like, I want to say 2012, maybe 2013, and this is actually one, it is, I forget what it's called, Ugly Dolls, 2012 it says on the bottom here, and I actually have almost all of this set because for some reason they had them at Dollarama probably 2 or 3 years ago, and they never had this one until I went to Value Village today, which was kind of nice. So I'm pretty sure I now have every single one from this set, which is kind of weird, but also neat at the same time because I got them for like $2 or $3 each. Then, guys, the other thing that I got was one pop, and it's this right here. This was the Flash from, of course, Zootopia. And I already have this figure, but I thought it was a really cool one to get because it was only $4, and you do not see this one in stores anymore. And I know I already have this one, and out of all of the Zootopia ones, I think I only have Flash. I might only have Flash. That is definitely weird. Well, actually, I might have Judy as well. I feel like it's the 2. But anyways, this one here came out in 2016. So wow, already 5 years ago. That's crazy. Like, it feels like this movie came out maybe like 2 or 3 years ago, but 5 seems like way too long. Oh, and then of course, guys, I did also get the Lego because my grandpa's really been enjoying Lego recently. You guys have seen that in videos. So I thought this would be fun for him to just have a bunch of random Lego that he can build whatever he wants with instead of, you know, the specific sets. And also, I did see that there was a couple Minecraft pieces in here, and Noah has been getting those sets. So I feel like he would want this as well. Like, yeah, you guys can see that is the pig's foot right there, and I really just wanted it for that piece right there. But then also, I did notice that there was some of those plates that you get when you buy the minifigure blind bag, so I thought it might be cool, and there might be also a couple of the minifigures from different sets inside of these bags here. And then also, I did grab this one as well, which is the Minecraft set. And the reason I got this one is because this would normally be like a $20 or $25 set for these guys right here, so I figured it was a lot cheaper getting it for $5. Plus, there are thousands of pigs and zombies in Minecraft, so to have a couple extra ones, I don't think it would hurt. And yeah, I was kind of digging through the sets here, trying to see different stuff that I could find. There's definitely some Minecraft stuff in here, and then I also noticed, I think it was Unikitty, is that the name of it, from the Lego movie? I saw the head for it, and then I also, yeah, there's the head right there. It's like the angry one. This is from the Lego movie too, and I haven't seen that one yet, but I definitely know that that could be it right there. Well, actually, it definitely is. Yeah. You guys can see there is the Unikitty right there. And then there was also the body inside of here, as well as a couple base plates. There's an M&M car in here. I don't know. It's just a bunch of random stuff, but I feel like there might be something hidden inside of these. And I'm not going to be opening these up today just because it is kind of crazy. But if I do find anything cool, maybe I'll post it on my Instagram over at TopPopsYT. So go and follow me over there if you guys want to see maybe what's inside of here. I don't know. It's going to be a lot of digging, but definitely worth it. And now, since I have both of them here, we might as well find out what these figures are worth. So let me go to the Funko app, and I'll check the Flash first, and then we'll check the Blocks after. I don't really know what to look up for that one. Could take a bit. Okay, so if you guys are wondering, this one here is $30, so not bad. I mean, I only paid $4 for it. I think it was $3.99, so nothing crazy. But then again, this one's also with a box, so I'd probably give it about $10. And now Blocks, B-L-O-X, in case you guys are wondering. If you look them up on the Funko app, you can actually see every single one of them here. They made them for a bunch of different things, like Mars Attack. I also see a bunch more of the ones from Ugly Dolls. And this one here's name is Ugly Charlie, and it goes for about $16. So you know what? I'll take it. And then, guys, the next place I would have got something is Hot Topic. And I did get 2 figures over there because I believe it was, what, buy one, get one 50, something like that. And the 2 that I grabbed, well, the first one was this one right here, guys, the March Hare from Alice in Wonderland. And I am trying to get some of the figures that didn't have blacklight versions just because I feel like they are a pretty nice set of figures. So I guess looking on the back here, I am trying to get Tweedledee and Tweedledum, and then maybe the Cheshire Cat again because the bottom of them is kind of translucent. And I want to see what that looks like because I don't think the blacklight version actually has the translucent bottom. And if you guys want to check out the back with the rest of the set, there they are right there. And I am still trying to get the Blacklight White Rabbit. The problem is, for some reason, Toys R Us, and I think I talked about this before, Toys R Us put up all of their FunCon exclusives really early in the morning, like 5 or 4 a.m., something crazy like that. So when I woke up, everything had sold out, and then they haven't brought anything to stores yet, so I'm just kind of waiting to see if they will stock them in their stores. And if they do, I will try to get as many of those FunCon exclusives to show off to you guys, because there was a bunch that I wanted there, and it's just too bad that none of the stores have got them, at least yet. I haven't seen anything about it on their Instagram, and they do actually have an Instagram, the one near me, so fingers crossed they'll get them soon. And then guys, the other figure that I got, and I'm so glad that I could get it today, because I believe they only had like 1 or 2 of this one left. It is the Leatherface, and this is definitely a neat figure from the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. It's a creepy one. If you haven't seen this one, I don't recommend it if you maybe get queasy at blood, because as you guys can see, it is very gory, but definitely a very realistic horror film. I guess that's what we'll go with. And the reason I say realistic is because this is something that definitely could happen in real life. So if you are into that kind of horror, I recommend it. But yeah, this is definitely a neat figure, and I'm glad that I could get it, especially because I love that new Hot Topic exclusive sticker. All right, everyone. Now, the next store that I went to would have been, I guess, EB Games, because I got 2 sodas over there. And let's open these ones up now, because I'm really, really excited about them. And I got 2 more of the Corpse Bride. And one thing that I really enjoy about the sodas over at EB Games is that I do get them a little bit cheaper than anywhere else, because they're normally $20, but then with my Edge card, it makes them $17.99, which I believe is the cheapest I can possibly get them in Canada, because over at Hot Topic, they're $20, and then at, I believe, Toys R Us, they're like $20 or $22, and then if I were to get them on like K-Dog and Fish or something like that, it's right around $20 as well. So anyways, guys, let's just crack into the first one here, and fingers crossed we do get a Chase, because I do already have a common one, so it'd be nice just to get the other one that I need. Oh, and also, guys, while I'm opening this up, I do want to mention that a couple of you guys let me know that on the international sodas, you actually get the Chase Pog as the normal one, so that's why it had the colored background last time. And all right, everybody, here we go. Are we gonna get the Chase on this one? I'm hoping I do. It looks the same, but this one could be a glow-in-the-dark one, so I'm not 100% sure yet. And it looks like we got the common one because it does have the blue background. And this one here, if you guys want to know, is limited to 1 out of 4,200. All right, so no Chase yet, but at least we do have 1 more to crack open today, and let's see if we're gonna get it here. And I feel like this will be my 3rd one that I've opened up. I don't think I'm gonna get it. I don't know. I want to be optimistic, but then again, it seems like when I buy just like 1 or 2 of each one, I don't seem to get it. Like, I really got to get lucky for this. So anyways, here we go. Let's see. Are we going to get the Chase? I'm hoping we do. It would be great, but I doubt it. This one might be glow in the dark. I don't know. I can't tell, because if it is, it's very similar. The eyes? Oh, I think we got it. I think we got it. If you guys look on this one, the eyes look a little yellow, which means it could glow in the dark. It is! We got it! Ha 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 ha! There it is right there, guys. There is the normal white background, and then you guys can see on the back here, the Glow Corpse Bride limited to 800 pieces. Well, guys, what can I say? Everything is coming up Millhouse, and they do look very similar in person, but if you look at the soda a little bit closer up, I believe the eyes are the part that glows, and maybe some of the face, and it looks a little bit yellower than the common. Like, if you guys see it there, the one on this side right here, guys, is the Chase version, and you can see it's a little bit darker pretty much on the entire figure. Well, guys, let's push these up to the side and get into the bulk of the video, because for some reason I thought they weren't gonna have anything, but apparently they got in like 5 or 6 boxes of brand new stuff over at Sunrise Records, which means I got a buttload of stuff today. And I feel like you guys saw some of the stuff, but you definitely didn't see everything. So let's just go in the best order I possibly can, starting with the normal size pops. And the first one that I got here is this. This is the Devastator, and this is part of the Batman 80th anniversary, and I definitely wanted to get it because I didn't have this figure yet. And this thing is probably the heaviest 3-inch figure I think I've ever felt. And before this figure, I thought it was Beast from Beauty and the Beast, but now it definitely has to be this one. Like, seriously, this is a chonky boy. And like, this thing, I think maybe, oof, I want to say a pound, maybe? It seems like that, that's for sure. And if you guys want to check him out just a little bit closer up, look at the amount of detail that Funko put into this figure. I love the red eyes, as well as the shading that they did on this entire figure. Actually, I say shading like it's a painting. Is that possible on a figure? I feel feel like it is. All right, now next up here, I got this one, which I was actually so excited about finding because I remember a long time ago I saw them at Walmart, probably about, I want to say 2 months ago now, I saw this one at Walmart, and you guys said you should have got it, and then I didn't, and then I couldn't find it anywhere until today. So we finally have Bugs Bunny in my Space Jam collection. And just looking at this one, it really is nice. The only thing that I have a little bit of a bone to pick with is it seems like all of the white parts are actually like slightly pink, and I don't know if that's on purpose, but do you guys see what I'm talking about? It might not pick it up on camera, but it looks just like a little bit pinky. I don't know what it is, but whatever. I don't really care. I'm just so excited to have Bugs in my collection. And now I might as well do these next two together because they are from the same set. And the first one that we have here is the Wyley Coyote as Cyborg, and I think that this one looks amazing. I love how they split him down the middle there, but then they also gave him his entire nose, probably because it would have been so weird to do it like right down the middle. Yeah, I don't even know how they would have done that. And then the other one that we've got here is the Sylvester as Batman. And this one here might be my favorite out of the entire set just because I love how they did the cape on this one. And now the only thing that I'm a little bit sad about this figure here is that they didn't give us Tweety as Robin. Now this could be based off of something and maybe Tweety wasn't Robin and whatever they're basing it off of, but I feel like it would have been really neat just to have a little one in the front here. All right guys, now after that we have more Pops, of course. And let me get into the next one here, which is the Diamond Edition Freddy Mercury. Now I don't know why, but they got in a bunch of the FYE exclusives today. And I know that Sunrise Records did purchase FYE, so that's probably why they're getting in so many of them, but it was just crazy actually how many they had today, because out of all of the figures, I think we got 5 different exclusives out of like the 6 or 7 Pops we got. And so this one that I grabbed here was the Diamond Edition Freddy Mercury, and the only thing that was Diamond Edition about this one was his pants, but I didn't have this figure in general because I think this was the only way you could get him in this outfit, or lack of outfit, I guess you could say. And if you guys look on the back here, this was the other one, him in his kind of most iconic outfit. So it was cool that I could grab it today, and now we have 2 more figures here, one of them being the Tina Belcher, and this one was the one that you guys really wanted me to get from the It Gets Better project collaboration with Funko, and I think I'm only missing maybe like 1 or 2 more, and then I have every single one, and I have been trying to get as many of these as possible because they do look like some pretty neat figures. So I've got this one, and then of course I got the ones from the year before that. I think the only ones I'm missing actually from like last year or 2 years ago would have been the Hello Kitty, and then this year I'm missing like the Diamond Edition Ursula and a few kind of like that. But still guys, it was really awesome that I could get this one today, and I was bombarded with a lot of people saying you need to get the Tina, so I did when I saw her, and it was really cool that they did because they had her as well as Mickey Mouse, and then I think it was Stitch. Those were the 3. Actually, now that I think about it, did I pick up the Stitch? I'm looking at the ones over there. Oh no, I should have got it today if they had it. I don't see it with the rest of them. Well, anyways, I'm probably blanking on that one, so let's just get on to the last figure that I got here, the last normal size Funko Pop, which is this one right here. And it was so crazy because I was buying so many of them, and then the guy behind the counter goes, "Did you see the Chase one?" And I go, "Chase one? Where was it?" And he said it was the David Rose, and they actually helped me find that one on the shelf. It was the Creek Chase one, and I thought this one was really cool. And my mom actually watches the show, so I wanted to get it for her. Well, actually, now that I think about it, my mom watches it, and so does Libby. Fight to the death for it? Maybe that's a little dramatic. And my mom was letting me know that this was actually a figure based off of when David wanted to become Amish. I'm a little bit confused by that one, but hey, it's kind of cool. And does it actually say it on the bottom here? No, it just says David Rose Chase. I guess that makes sense. And you know what's funny, guys, is the only other one that I've seen from this show was Johnny Rose about a year ago at the same location that I got this one today. So I'm hoping that they get in the other 2 soon because I do want to complete the set for whoever wants it. My mom or Libby. Like I said, fight to the death. Guys, we've got so many Pops, I can't even stack them on the table. Like, I could do it this way, but then we're getting too far into the thing, and then I've got no room, so I'm gonna have to move these off to the side. I apologize. I don't know why I apologized. I guess that you guys can't stare at them for longer, but I gotta move them over. Alrighty, so like I said, those were the only normal size Pops, or I guess just Pops in general that I got. Then I also grabbed this that was behind the counter, and this is an entire case of Lilo and Stitch Mystery Minis. Now, I'm not gonna be opening these up today. I'm probably gonna bring my dad on, or somebody else, and we'll do a battle to see who can guess more of them correctly, and I'm so excited about this because I've really been wanting this set of minis. Because you guys probably know I am a huge fan of Lilo and Stitch. Used to watch it all the time when I was younger. I watched the television show. I watched all of the movies. I've been on the ride in Disney. I even have most of the figures back here. I'm missing a couple, but I've got pretty much all of them. And when Funko said they were coming out with a set of mystery minis, I knew I had to grab them. And if you guys want to see the different ones as well as their rarities, there they are right there. But I'm not going to be opening them up today, like I said. This will probably be in a video maybe coming early next week. I hope so. And just overall, guys, I think this is a really well done set of minis, so I'm so excited to see them in person. And then, guys, let's get into the last thing, the final thing that I got out of the entire hunt today, which is nothing to do with Funko, but I really wanted to grab it. And this here is Garbage Pail Kids cereal. And I think I showed this off a little bit earlier, but the reason I got it was because of the 2 exclusive trading cards. And so, guys, I don't know if I'm going to be eating this cereal yet because it seems like it's been there for a while. Is there an expiry date? October 20th, 2021. So I do have a little bit of time, but let me crack into this thing and find out what those cards actually are. Now, if I were to guess, I bet you the cards have something to do with cereal. So here we go. Let's see. I see the cards on the side here. Is it like a pack of cards that I have to open? Ooh, weird. Actually, before I do that, let me show you guys what the cereal looks like. It is this right here. What's it called again? It's called Crazy Crisps with Marshmallow Barf Bits. Gross, but I like it. And here we go. Alrighty. Now, oh, this might be the one that's actually on the package. That would make sense. Okay, also, there might be... Do you need to buy a bunch of these boxes? I hope you don't. But anyways, here it is right here. Oh, these are cool. Okay, so we've got the Garbage Pail Kids cereal, and it also says FYE and Tops in the corner, so that is neat. And this one here, I actually have this one. I forget her name, and it doesn't say it on the front. I believe it's Ghastly Ashley? It kind of looks like that one. And then, guys, this one right here, which is sick. This one is, of course, Atom Bomb, and it's him with the cereal in front of him. So I'm definitely gonna have to put these into a protective sleeve. Oh, okay. I'm looking on the back here, and it looks like there's probably a set of 4. So I don't know if I'm gonna get another box of the cereal for the other 2 cards, but if you wanna check it out, there is the 2 of them together on the back, and it looks like there's probably a set B with 2 other cards that go beneath them. But I think out of the 2 different options I could have got, this one was probably the best one because I really do love Atom Bomb, and it's cool to have something new like this in my collection. And well, anyways, guys, there you go. That is everything for today. And please let me know in the comment section below, because I got so many different things today, what was your favorite thing that I got? Because for me, I don't know. I really do enjoy the Leatherface was cool, but also the Bugs Bunny's one that I've been looking for a long time. But then again, the Lilo and Stitch minis were great. Like, I mean, the reason I got them was because I really enjoy them. So it's definitely a tough one. But for you guys, you probably enjoy different things. So let me know in the comment section below what was your favorite thing. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. And if you want to see more from me in the future, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, do all that. But this has been another episode of Top Pops. Popsters, thanks for watching. See you guys tomorrow.
Whoa, I'm a big bag hunter with the bow. She got a big bed, never drop it low. Mama called me and she happy with the grow. Never ever fall for a body that's a no. Just bought the Kenny about a million options. So the stock and I stopped doing the agreement. I'm rock arenas, bringing the peace. I'm bumping that park in the car, pretending I got all the eyes on me. Got a bad baby and she's independent.